Greetings, light workers. This is Oya Transformation, and this is your daily read for this day. The first card that was pulled and divined is from the Ask the Kapala Oracle by Deepak Chopra, and the card is Cuff. The Jewish people know this as the bird's nest, and the Jewish law says that you don't eat milk and eggs, meat and eggs together. This is part of their spiritual practices coming from the cuff. Well, the cuff as bird's nest shows that there are two forces in play. One, we have been given mastery and dominion over all things small and vulnerable, and from the metaphysical standpoint, from the biggest thing that moves our world, ourselves, and our agendas, and that is our thoughts. From the physical aspect, we are not only powerful and able to master, kill, eat the animals, the birds, the trees, fruits from the trees, or anything below us, but we also have a responsibility to have compassion, to be kind. So it's said that you would never take a bird to kill it to eat, and its eggs as well to eat at the same time or the same day. One, for preservation of the species, we want the bird to be able to procreate. And two, we don't want the bird to have anguish as it watches its offspring be destroyed. So that shows a balance of us recognizing our authority over the things that creep, that fly, that crawl. But it also shows as humans, our spiritual side, that we take the time to have compassion, because animals do have a connection with their offsprings like we do. And so what kind of meat is it that you want to eat that has been filled with the toxins of angst as it's watched its offspring be destroyed? So that's the cuff that says balance your authority with your kindness via compassion. The second card shows support of the first. It's from the Witch's Wisdom deck. If you have issue with a witch, you have issues with a witch, because a witch is just one who invokes the divine. I mean, there are other witches, but this one here invokes the divine. So the card from the Witch's Wisdom deck is Lugnasta, which means prosperity. And prosperity is your birthright, and it will definitely be moving in your way, in the way you would have it move if you follow spiritual law. The spiritual law in place here is that we have compassion over animals, and we have compassion over those who are helpless, the homeless, the young, the elderly. Just because we may be more powerful than them, it does not mean that we should disrespect or not honor them, because they were and are created just as the others, just as we all are, from divine energy. So, if in fact you honor that spiritual law, prosperity will and is your birthright. The final card in this reading is from the Lightworkers Oracle deck, and it is the seventh ray of ritual, order, and ceremony. Well, this card says that all the things that you have been preparing for, the seeds that you have planted, are now about to spring forth with good fruit. So if you want good fruit, continue to plant good seeds. This says the Archangel Zadkiel is the keeper of the seventh ray and the violet light. And its job is to transmute lower energies into higher energies. And so, if you have not and do not already have rituals that will allow you to continue to align with the good that surrounds you, then this is a good time to create them, to practice them, to be sure that they're part of your daily life, because we want to always be compassionate. We want to recognize and give thanks and appreciate all of our prosperity, because quite often we think that this is the way it's supposed to be. Well, Spirit said that we would be blessed, and this is the way it's supposed to be. But it is only through grace that we see these blessings. So, with that said, we ask you to be compassionate, to remember your rituals, to remember to wake up grateful, to wake up in appreciation, and to give honor to the Most High. Thank you for listening. Be well. Get you some vitamin D.